So I'm at Trail Between the Lakes, getting ready for the PCT. All right, locked my car behind me. Let's get started. It's a nice day. It's probably 75, which is really nice for Texas. So yeah, it's already raining. And I forgot to mention that I'm doing 2 nights. And yeah, I'm starting now. It's 1 o'clock on Wednesday, and I expect to be done Friday. I found a magnolia tree. I think these are really cool because they look so out of place in these Texas forests, Texas woodland, whatever you want to call it. But they're 100% native. I'll show you what I'm talking about. So we have, like, I don't know, pine trees and whatnot, oaks, and then you have this thing. It almost, I kind of get a tropical, like, banana-y vibe from it. And oh, there's a flower too. This is really cool. So they have these really cool flowers, and they look like they're starting to bloom. One cool thing, secret about Texas is if you want to see the cool stuff in the state, go to the extremities. So go to the borders. Like if you go up to Amarillo and the Panhandle, there's Palo Duro Canyon, which is really cool. If you go all the way down south, you go to South Padre Island. That's the best beaches in Texas. And here I'm going all the way east to Louisiana, and you get these big pine forests. And also, if you go a little north, so northeast, there's Caddo Lake, which is like a swamp filled with cypress trees. Really cool stuff on the extremities. And then of course you have Big Bend, that's also on the border of Mexico. So just a little trick. Nothing is really interesting in the center of Texas. It's all about the extremities. Okay, so this is the chalk maple. You can tell because it has this white, chalky looking substance on the bark. And then these are what the leaves look like. So pretty small. Though granted, this is a smaller tree, so maybe the leaves get a little bit bigger. They are toothed. I don't know if you can see that too well, but they do have little serrated edges to them. Yep, so that's the chalk maple. This caught my eye. That looks really cool. You kind of see both stages of the bloom. But yeah, really pretty. This looks cool. Maybe it's a thistle, but definitely screams danger, don't touch me. Munchie boys are hard at work. Okay, so I found a longleaf pine. I knew they were here. It's not a small tree, so I'm gonna try my best to get this on camera, but I can for sure with 100% say this is a longleaf. All right, so it's probably about 50 feet up to see any leaves, but I'll try my best to zoom in with the camera. All right, so the tree we are looking at is right in front of us there, and I'm gonna zoom in. Okay, yep, so that's it right there. And it's a telltale sign. They kind of got this like zany, right there. The best way I can describe it is like it's zany kind of looking. And they look like orbs, like Christmas ornaments. All right, I found a longleaf, a smaller one, so we can look at it up close. And here it is. So yeah, look how long these needles are. Like my fingertip is touching the stem and it's going all the way past my watch. So crazy. All right, day 2. Last night it rained a lot. It was a good test because I've never really had a tarp in the rain. It seemed to hold up okay. There was some splashing, but stayed dry overall. Found a lot of longleaf pines yesterday, but it was pretty dark. There was this clear-cut area, and I found a lot of saplings, which was really cool for me to see. Today is a big day. I need to get probably 25-ish miles to today. And yeah, so it's already, I think, 10 o'clock. I put some miles in this morning and still need to eat breakfast, but the weather is pretty nice. It's still 75, overcast. It's going to be a good day. So me and my buddy came up with this term. It's called prison mic, because apparently this is what you do in prison. But it's also leave no trace. So you have your dirty dish, fill it up with water, slosh it around, and down the hatch. Prison mic. All right, made it to trailhead 2. Let's hope my water cache is still there. This is my first time caching water on a hike, so I'll show you what I did. Here's the trailhead. Okay, there's a little glare, but we'll work with it. So I started at 3 here, and I went all the way to here. This is 2. So this is where I cache my water. I'm gonna go here today to 1, and then come back and get my last half of the cache, and I'll carry those out back to trailhead 3. Okay, there's a moment of truth. I'm gonna go find the cache. I hit it over here by this log, and it looks like it's still there. So let's go check it out. All right, great, undisturbed. So I put 4 hiker and then the ETA, which is be the day that I'm out. Looks like no one's touched it. I put it away from the trailhead, kind of hidden, because I don't want anyone to mess with it or drink it. So yeah, good news. I found a nursery log. So a nursery log is a felled tree, usually dead, and what it provides is like a bed and nutrients for new growth to grow on. So here's what I'm talking about. So as you can see, this is a dead log, and then you've got little pine tree saplings on it. It's a really nice section of trail. It's the dappled light, and there's sunlight now. I'm really excited for that. It's been raining for so long, and finally got some sunlight. But this is a really cool like canopy, a lot of like low-lying shrubs, but mature pines, and the dappled light, it looks really nice. So this campground is $3 a night. It's a pretty good deal. So here's what you get for $3. You get water spigot, new pit toilet, and a nice view. Campground with bench and fire ring. Day 3, it's been, I've been hiking for about probably since 5 a.m. and it's now 3 p.m. So a good 8-ish or so hours. Too tired to do math. But I'm just crunching the miles. I have about a couple more hours to go to get back to the car, and I'm trying to beat the sunlight. I am a sucker for dappled light, especially in a pine tree forest like this, with just grass and low shrubs and trees, and then you just have these big, tall, mighty pine trunks coming through, and especially if they're burnt, so they got that like black char to them, which gives like a really beautiful contrast with the dappled light and the pine needles and the grass. It's really great. So I hear thunder, but I don't really see severe clouds. Maybe way over there. Oh, wait, never mind. I see it. All right. This has turned into a race against the weather because I don't want to get wet again. One of the things I love about this trail is all these little river crossings, and some of them are challenging. It makes me use my head, and they're kind of technical, but it reminds me of being a kid. It's quite fun. All right, I made it, Trailhead 3. This was a journey. It was 56 miles and I got it done in 2.5 days. I'm not gonna lie, it was hard for me. It was wet almost the whole time. The showers did catch up to me, by the way, though. But you know what? Those thunderstorms at the very end was probably my favorite part. It was just really beautiful. At one point, the sun came through the clouds while it was still raining, and it was just shining on me and through the trees, and it just made everything look really beautiful. I did cry. I got a little emotional, but it was a beautiful hike. Definitely hard, and but that's the point. This was a challenge for me, and I did it. I feel that much more confident in doing the PCT, and also I got to test out my gear. So this is a shakedown hike. So yeah, I have a little Q&A. People ask me, "Hey Cole, why are you starting a YouTube channel?" And my answer is, I'm starting YouTube because this channel specifically for, let me rephrase. My intention with this channel is to get people to fall in love with the outdoors. I believe just express or showing pure unsolicited joy through the camera here, I really think that'll influence people to appreciate the outdoors, or at least make them feel better, and just have an overall better respect for the outdoors. And that's all I care about. If my video, even if you watched it for 2 seconds, I'm hoping that made your day better. Like at least showing green space through a screen, I think can help people. And if you haven't today, I encourage you to go outside, go for a walk, find a green space, and I guarantee you're gonna feel better. So thank you for watching, and that's all. Hope you have a great rest of your day. Hope you have a good one, and I hope you're doing well. Thank you.